Hello, and welcome to Together We Are Stronger Legal Services with Avi Rosen. With nearly 50 years of experience with business and real estate law, as well as his position as a paralegal, Avi Rosen has the skill set to help you win your case. One example of Mr. Rosen's many successes is the case of Gordon Blagdon. Here is a picture of Mr. Rosen with CTV News reporter Pat Foran, who interviewed him after the case. Let's take a look at the report for more details.
It won't be long before motorcycles are back on the road, and you may recall a story we did about a man who bought his dream machine only to get a shock later.
Yeah, 5 months after he bought a motorcycle, his lender said a financing mistake was made and told him he had to pay thousands more. Pat Foran has more on the story on Consumer Alert. Pat.
Well, Andrea and Ken, when we first did the story, many viewers were surprised a loan contract could be changed 5 months after being signed. So did a paralegal who saw the report. He agreed to take on the case free of charge. Gordon Blagdon bought this Harley-Davidson motorcycle last September. In the new year, he got a notice that the financing company made a mistake on his loan, and he would have to pay a lot more for the bike.
This January, we get a registry letter my wife signed saying that they made a clerical error and they want almost $3,000 more at the end of the term.
The lender Prefer Finance said at the time, "We discovered an error in the calculation. We apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused." According to Ontario's Consumer Ministry, if you're asked to pay extra charges not disclosed in a contract, you should contact the business. If you're told you still have to pay, you can file a complaint with the ministry or seek legal advice. Avi Rosen is a paralegal specializing in small claims court. After he saw the story, he offered to represent Blagdon free of charge. He contacted the lender to say the additional charges were unreasonable and should be dropped.
The company had a choice either to actually reduce the amount of the loan to the original contract that they signed for, or they would face going to court.
Rosen says to avoid a court case, the lender decided to dismiss the extra charges due to their mistake. The loan was reduced to the original amount Blagdon signed for.
They made up a new contract based on the original contract, and my client was happy.
For Blagdon, that was great news.
I feel wonderful about it. I thank you, Pat, and CTV, and Avi Rosen for helping me out. Thank you so much.
And if you're faced with contract issues where you've lost money or you're being asked to pay more, going to small claims court is a viable option. You can do it yourself or seek help from a legal representative.
This case is a fantastic example of Mr. Rosen's legal expertise and his passion for the law. Mr. Rosen can also help with court appearances, landlord and tenant disputes, small claims court matters, mediation, and much, much more. Thank you for putting your trust into Together We Are Stronger Legal Services, and thank you for watching. Retain Avi Rosen today.